We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from the GME studio, it's Good Morning Entrepreneurs.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Entrepreneurs.
Are you an entrepreneur who has felt like you were all alone on your business adventure? Well, you're in the right place.
You know, being an entrepreneur can be lonely and challenging at times, looking for people to bounce ideas off of and get feedback.
Welcome to Good Morning Entrepreneurs,
the show designed by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs just like you.
Keep watching for your dose of entrepreneurial fun with the roving reporters and, of course, Kim and Kerry.
As we like to say around here, buckle up, Buttercup.
Welcome and good morning, and welcome again to Good Morning Entrepreneurs, and thank you for joining us for this amazing Friday live stream number 43. And good morning, Kim. Oh, wait, no, not Kim.
No, good morning, Kerry. No, I am not Kim. Kim is unfortunately not feeling well, and she messaged me to ask if I could step in for her. So I am joining you today as your co-host.
Oh, Adam, I'm so excited to have you here. And of course, we are sending well wishes to Kim for a speedy recovery. And Adam, it's great to have you here. I'm really excited for today's show. How about you?
Oh, I'm excited for today's show too. And we are definitely sending well wishes to Kim. We hope for a speedy recovery.
We do. Thank you, Adam. So, Adam, can you tell us who this show is for?
Oh, I sure can, Kerry. GME is for entrepreneurs and business owners across the globe who need living proof of what is possible. What you can watch behind the scenes of the production for the show and how perfect isn't the goal, but connection is the goal. Connecting to other entrepreneurs and maybe even to new clients through our roving reporters being vulnerable and sharing their examples.
Oh, Adam. Brilliant. Thank you. Awesome. And do you have a mug, Adam?
I do.
Ooh,
I have my Fierce Entrepreneur mug.
Oh, excellent. Oh, look at that. Flames and all. I love it. Well,
Just
Adam,
in time for tonight.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a Fierce Entrepreneur Summit mug. However, I do have my, look out for the camera there. Friday is my second favorite F word, but I'm going to change my F word today to Fierce Entrepreneur Summit for fierce.
I love it. Do we cheers?
Yes, we do. Cheers, Adam.
Cheers. Oh, wait, I think I just went the wrong way. Oh, gosh. Cheers. I don't know which way to go.
Me neither. Oh, good. Oh, Adam, so good. Thank you. So, Adam, shall we step into our first segment? I think we should just keep rolling with today's show because we've got Entrepreneur Land to step into, yeah?
I think that's a great idea, Kerry. Let's do it.
Excellent. So today's show's theme, because we always have a theme to Good Morning Entrepreneurs, and the theme today is getting what you want.
You know, Kerry, when you're clear about what you want, you can more easily go after it. You can plan out each step to figure out the best course of action and to make those dreams come true.
You can, Adam, exactly. And speaking of getting what you want, shall we answer a question that we received?
Oh, that would be great, Kerry.
Okay, so we had an entrepreneur that watched the show last week and saw that we answered the question about the first step in mapping your business. So their question for this week is, what is the next step you should take in mapping your business in the mapping process?
I think that's such a great question, Kerry. I think the next step in the mapping process would be to plan out the one thing you are going to work on. And that one thing is what we like to say here in the My Sexy Business community is above the line. So for me, just to give an example so people understand what we're talking about, for me, I would be continuing to copy my interviews from my old website because that is above my line. And my next step would be to plan out how am I going to copy the final 4 years by February 12th.
Oh, Adam, you are spot on. And once we've completed our mapping, it's a great idea to pick that one thing to start working on because as entrepreneurs, we kind of want it all yesterday. We tend to be overachievers. And so by picking the one thing to work on at like that one time and focusing on that before we move into the next thing, it can really help us stay focused and complete all the things faster rather than dividing our time over multiple tasks.
That is so true, Carrie. I can already tell this is going to be such a great show. And before we jump in, though, to our roving reporters, do we have any fun holidays coming up?
Adam, I think we do. Do you want to talk about them?
Okay. The first one is tomorrow, actually, Saturday, January 13th. It is Make Your Dreams Come True Day.
Oh, Adam, that's a good one. This holiday fits perfect into today's theme of the show because if you get clear about what you want, you can plan it out, put it on a vision board, and you'll see that come true even faster.
Oh, I definitely agree with that, Carrie. And I can't wait until we talk a little bit more about vision boards later in the show as a what's the word that I'm looking for? Foreshadowing.
Oh, yes. A little bit of a teaser there, Adam. Yes.
That's what us authors like to foreshadow in our books.
Ooh.
So the next fun holiday we have, Carrie, is next Thursday, January 18th. It's Thesaurus Day.
I love a thesaurus. I can't hardly say it, but I love it. And I lean on it, Adam. And we'd actually like to celebrate all of our published authors whose best friend during writing and the editing process would have been the thesaurus.
Definitely was my best friend.
So, Adam, I'm just going to kind of jump in here and go a little bit rogue and say I use now I can't say it, thesaurus. I use that thing online in a Google search. I always, like, my computer knows as soon as I type in THE, it comes up, and I'm like, yes, because I use it so much. So computer knows what's going on because I need help with the words, Adam. You know this already.
I do, Carrie, but you did a great job with the words. So
well, don't tell anybody because I'm the numbers girl. So that's kind of a bit of a secret.
Sorry. Rewind.
I love it.
Well, Carrie, I think we should continue with the theme of the show and get what we want by going to our first roving reporter with a segment about helping to be findable online.
Denise Malaya, Findability Queen, Tech Simplifier, game show host, published author, website builder, founder of M Media Group and GME roving reporter.
Good morning, entrepreneurs. Today, we are going to talk about duplicate content. Now, I know we've talked a lot about repurposing content, and it's a terrific way to expand your reach and impact across platforms and different kinds of media so that your people, your customers and clients out there using search can find the format that fits best for them. But what I'm going to do is share a warning with you. You don't want to have exactly the same thing in two different places. You have to make slight changes to it, different headings, titles, whatever, because they won't know, the programs that evaluate your content, that read it, won't know how to choose between one or the other and tell somebody where to go if they're exactly the same. Why does this happen? Well, imagine two identical addresses out there in different locations in the same city, right? How would a GPS tell you where to go? It couldn't. It couldn't give you directions to two different places for the same address. So, search engine programs are not quite as basic as this one, but it's the same principle, okay? The robots reading content have to make decisions. They are more advanced, but they're still robots. They're still programs. It's still yes or no, black or white. There's no ties, there's no maybes. So change your content slightly in the different places you're putting it so that it appears to be unique, and then you won't run into this problem. We want you to do this because ultimately we want you to be findable. If they can't find you, they can't do business with you. Back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Thanks, Denise.
So, Adam, I love what Denise brought to the show today because she is spot on. We can slightly change our content to put it out there. We can get what we want because people can find you during their web search. This is just one tip that Denise has, and she's got so many more. So I love having Denise on the show because she really helps us, be findable online and to, make sure that we're being found in those search engines when people are looking for us, because people are looking for us, Adam. And I also want to mention, obviously, that Denise has published her book, which is called Be Findable. Thank you, Adam. There it is. Be Findable. How pretty is that with the trees? I love this.
It.
It's so good. But Denise does talk a lot about, in the book, obviously, there's so many great tips about being found, and her tagline of, if they can't find you, they can't do business with you. It's just brilliant.
It really is. And what she says about duplicate content, Kerry, is something that I've really learned from her, because there are times I do have to post something on my website very similar, but because of Denise's tips, I have found ways to make them just different enough so it's not the same for the robots.
Absolutely. Yep. Denise is on it there. And I think we all fall into that trap, Adam, where particularly when we're creating content for our website, it's so easy to have something that can be found on multiple pages. And I've learnt this from Denise as well. And so I'm just kind of repeating what she has taught us, because we're all tuning in, and once you hear it a few times, it gets stuck into our grey matter, which is fantastic. And yeah, it's hard not to just duplicate. So keeping that in mind and in the forefront is definitely going to help us with all of those search engine robots. I love it.
Definitely. I love it too, Kerry. And I think we should continue getting what we want and go to our next roving reporter with a segment for mama entrepreneurs.
Jill Olish is the founder of Mama Outspoken, executive team leader, postpartum awareness advocate, vision board party host, event coordinator, podcast host, GME associate producer, and a roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. You know the phrase, put your back into it? I think we can sometimes feel like that's what we have to do in entrepreneurship and even motherhood. Having to use a lot of physical effort to try to do something. If you've been watching for a while, you've heard it said before, and if not, here you go. Having your own business doesn't have to be hard. It sure is an adventure, but we can take the hard out with simplifying. And I think motherhood isn't far off from that idea. I think one way that we can simplify that effort is by putting our hearts into it instead. I know I have found myself lacking in heart in my business adventure and have felt the hard and overwhelming feelings. My vision board is a great representation of putting my heart into it. It has all the pieces: my mind, feelings, motives, dreams, and desires. Keeping a heart-centered vision board nearby might just be the shift you need to in going from hard to simple. So put your heart into what you were doing this year. Back to you, Kerry and Kim.
Thanks, Jill.
Well, Adam, I love what Jill brought to us today, because when you lead with your heart, you are more able to get what you want because you are putting your authentic self out there. Jill really wears her heart on her sleeve, especially when she hosts our community vision board party. If you don't know what a vision board party is, or if you don't know what a vision board is and why they're so important for your life and your business, Jill's got you, like 100%. Jill will take you through step by step, the quick process. And Adam, our first vision board party for the year is coming up on Monday, January 29th at 6 p.m. Central Time. So encouraging everyone to save that date so that they don't forget. And it only costs your email address only costs your email address. It's free to attend. And if you want to get a vision board or update a vision board that you might already have, what do you think, Adam?
Kerry, I think the vision board party is so much fun. I can't wait to update my vision board. I am looking forward to seeing what I put on there, seeing what I've accomplished, and also to see if there's any adjustments I might want to make. Maybe there's something I put on there that I didn't achieve, or it's really not the time to have that vision come true. So I may want to switch things up a little bit. And the vision board party is a perfect place to do that.
It is, Adam, and I think you've probably heard me mention it before. I went to the first one last year, so I'm coming back to this one to do my first update because something needs to come off and something needs to go on. I don't know what the something new is yet. I'll work that out, but I'm pretty excited too, Adam.
Well, I can't wait to hear what is coming off of your vision board. So I'm excited for this party. And Kerry, we have to remind everybody that you are tuning in to Good Morning Entrepreneurs, and we will be back in 1 minute after this quick commercial break.
Do you remember making vision boards, getting a bunch of magazines and cutting out all the pretty images and headings? Do you remember feeling the drive after doing that and wanting to work so badly on obtaining all those things? I'm Jill Olish, the executive leader of the My Sexy Business team and host of our vision board parties. Vision boards are a powerful tool we use to help create the life we want. We can make our dreams our reality. And now we are bringing the fun to the community. You are invited to join us for our next vision board party. Whether this is your first time or you're due for an update, we will be working on updating our own vision boards and celebrating some of our wins from the quarter too. Bring your goals, aspirations, imagination, and snacks to create the visual roadmap to your dream life. RSVP with your email for the Zoom link at mysexybusiness.com.
Welcome back, and thank you for being here with us on this amazing Friday. We still have more show to come for you. So today's theme is getting what you want. Adam, can you remind us again who this show is for?
I can, Kerry. GME is for you if you are feeling alone on this business adventure, or if you're stuck or overwhelmed and don't know which way to go. You're in the right place, and we hope we can inspire you with our community. If you are looking to get what you want, connect with Kerry, me, Kim, or any of our roving reporters and find out if this community would be your flavor.
Awesome. Thank you, Adam. And we also want to remind everyone that if you have a show like this, or if you're thinking about producing a show like this or a podcast, you can sponsor yourself too. It's a great way to get the word out about other things that you've got going on in your business. So take a leaf out of our book and watch what we do here, because this is why we have this show as well, to be living proof for you on what's possible and how you can sponsor yourself.
Well, Kerry, let's see what else GME has going on by heading to our next roving reporter with a segment on surprise and delight marketing.
Donna Bender is a certified givologist, branded product specialist, corporate marketing trainer, creator of The Giving Plan, show host, published author, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. This is Donna Bender coming to you today as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. Today's surprise and delight marketing segment is giving gifts on different types of holidays to show your appreciation. You might be wondering why I am dressed like this. Well, on January 19th, it is National Popcorn Day, and a great opportunity to show your appreciation to both your employees and your clients. Now, I know this is cutting it close to the date, and it's not my usual modus operandi. However, there are some really quick things that you could do to give everybody a great experience. What? Well, you could host a popcorn party. Send out a virtual invite where employees and clients can pop in, taste a variety of different gourmet popcorn flavors, and socialize. And speaking of gourmet popcorn, you can pick as many different baskets or tins at a local gourmet store, or if you want to do it yourself, you can buy various flavored bags, put them in a nice gift bag with tissue paper, but don't forget to put in something with your brand so that when the popcorn is gone, you still stay top of mind. And you can also encourage employees and clients to share their Popcorn Day celebrations on social media. which can boost your company culture and your client engagement. So, by incorporating National Popcorn Day into your giving plan, you can create a memorable experience that shows your appreciation in a very yummy, lighthearted, and enjoyable way. Back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Thank you, Donna.
Oh my goodness, Adam, I'm just blown away by Donna's segment. And did you know, Adam, when you recognize your clients on different holidays, you get what you want because your customers will remember you and think of you next time they need your service that you offer. Donna just demonstrates this so well. And Donna also has a great asset in helping you get what you want by giving on all of the things on different holidays. And she recently published a book, The Art of Giveology, Giving Your Way to Success in Business, lists fun and wacky holidays throughout the year that you can give to use your clients. I'll get my words right eventually here, Adam. I know this is just like, crazy o'clock. Anyway, Donna's fantastic. She really teaches us how to give branded products and really promote our business in different ways. And again, avoiding those key holidays. So sorry about that.
No need to apologize, Kerry. I love how Donna has all the different wacky holidays listed in her book. So this way it's also all in one central location and they're easy to find. And I love all the different holidays she highlights, like she just showed us with National Popcorn Day. I know she has National Sock Day. I mean, all of the fun holidays and different holidays are listed. And I just love how she always talks about that you want to recognize your clients a few times throughout the year. I think she usually recommends 3, and do it on one of these fun holidays as opposed to during the busy Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa season, where your gifts and messages may get lost among the masses. So
exactly.
We are very grateful for Donna.
We are. And a little bit of proof that we're paying attention as well.
Yes, definitely. Well, Kerry, I think we should keep getting what we want and go to our next roving reporter with a segment on entrepreneurship later in life.
Yvonne Marchese, age agitator, podcast host, community builder, branding photographer, published author, event speaker, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. This is Yvonne Marchese coming to you as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. I'm your resident age agitator here to talk about midlife entrepreneurship. And I have with me today a very special guest, Susie DeVille. She's the founder and CEO of Innovation and Creativity Institute. She's also the author of a guidebook for entrepreneurs titled Buoyant. Susie, thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So you are an entrepreneur coach. And my burning question today is, of your clients that are later in life entrepreneurs, what is the biggest obstacle that you tend to notice is in the way for them? And what's your advice to help with that?
Sure. So most of my clients who are in their 50s, 60s, and older are struggling with how to get marketing traction in a world that they feel is foreign to them, which is social media. And many cases, they look at what everyone else is doing and they feel doomed that that doesn't look like a fun vehicle for them or a world in which they want to play. And what I remind them of consistently is that the marketing magic elixir is us, who we truly are at our core. And when we connect most deeply with what brings us alive and our authentic, essential nature, our ideal clients and those with whom we most want to work resonate with us and connect with us because we are so true to what it is that we love and to our message and to the impact that we want to have in the world.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, what more can you offer your clients than yourself?
And how many times do we connect when we're looking schlumpy, but we're speaking from the heart versus if we're in an Armani suit saying something we totally don't believe in? And people
there's
are
a disconnect, right?
Can smell it a mile away.
Absolutely.
A mile away.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Well, thanks so much. That's all for now. Back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Well, when we show up as our authentic self, we can get what we want because people will see the real you and trust you more with what you have to offer. Yvonne definitely shows up as her authentic self in her new book, In Full Bloom. It's a guide to aging playfully. She can help you get what you want by showing you how age is just a number and you are never too old to do something, try something, or go after that dream.
I totally agree with you, Kerry. And I just love how Yvonne incorporates some of these special guests she brings to Good Morning Entrepreneurs with her. I always find value in what she brings out in them. And I just love her segments. And I agree with her. It's never too late to get what you want. So I think we should head to our next roving reporter who has a segment on health and wellness for entrepreneurs.
The friggin' fabulous Kat Corchado, proud US Air Force veteran, health and wellness professional, founder of Small Space Pilates, podcast host, published author, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Well, the festivities are over, so are the holidays, and we're back at it hard and heavy. Have you ever been writing so long or been on your computer and you get a cramp in your hand where you immediately have to just stop and put it down? So what do? You can't just stop. You're in the middle of a thought. You're in the middle of some amazing idea. So here's what you can do. Put down your pen, take your hands away from the keyboard, take both hands, clench them as hard as you can, clench really hard, and then open as wide as you can, wide, and then do it again. Clench, open, shake it out. Easy peasy. Now you can go back to work. It's quick, it's easy, you don't have to leave your desk, and there you go. So until next time, back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Oh my
we might have
gosh.
been practicing.
We might have been. Thank you for that, Kat.
Well, Kat really demonstrates when you take the time to stretch out your hands after using them for a long time, you get what you want because you are taking care of your body by stretching it out, which will allow you to be more productive. Kat is a great helping hand. I can't stop talking about the hands now. Kat is fantastic at helping us get what we want with our body through her Small Space Pilates. You can work out from home, and she has fostered a community of women who want to put the work in now for their bodies so that they can physically do what they want. Kat believes everyone has the right to feel good in their body, and she offers a free week trial, Adam, of Small Space Pilates so you can see if it's the right fit for you.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Well, you are tuning into Good Morning Entrepreneurs. We will be back in a minute after this quick commercial. I don't know about you, but as an entrepreneur, I sometimes struggle with knowing how to do the right things in the right order. And that's why I'm so excited to be part of tonight's Fierce Entrepreneur Summit at 6 p.m. Central Time. where I will be amongst my fellow masterminders having a roundtable discussion about how to put one foot in front of the other to have a successful business. So please join us on the My Sexy Business website, Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube page to be part of this incredible conversation. Let us know that you will be watching by RSVPing at mysexybusiness.com. After you register, you'll get a link to join us at the after party. I hope to see you there.
Welcome back, and thank you for being here with us on this amazing Friday. We have more show for you with today's theme about getting what you want. Adam, I think you should tell us who the show is for.
GME is a place for entrepreneurs across the globe to unite each week. If you are on the fence about starting a business, in business, and struggling in any way, or even if you are already rocking your business and just looking for new ideas, you are in the right place. We are excited to have you join us today.
Thank you, Adam. And I think we just played the commercial for Fierce Entrepreneurs Summit, so we really should talk about this event because we mentioned it earlier. Adam, you had your mug. It's come up a couple of times, but we really need to probably dive in and give people a few more details. What do you think, Adam?
Carrie, I think that's a great idea. We need to remind everyone the summit is tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time. And this is a free event where our masterminders will be having a roundtable discussion about doing the right things in the right order. There will be 2 different roundtables led by some of our masterminders who are also your roving reporters here on GME. If you go to our website, mysexybusiness.com, you can register to watch the summit. And after you provide your email address, we will send you the link to join us for the after party.
Oh, love it, Adam. I love that we host this summit every quarter. It's living proof of what is possible and for entrepreneurs. And this round table of guests that we're going to have, always bringing amazing insights to really help others on their entrepreneurial journey.
Yes, Carrie. We also need to let everyone know that tomorrow on Saturday, Kim will be offering a live workshop for websites at 8 a.m. Central Time because we believe you need your website to point people to you and build your credibility, sales, and impact.
Spot on, Adam. And we might actually be sharing a special code during the summits that you will be able to attend that workshop for free because that workshop, I think it normally goes for around about $500, Adam. So we're
Something
going to
like that.
Yeah, we're going to share a special code. So tune into the summit. Go to the My Sexy Business website, sign up, put in your email address. It's only your email address. Then you get the code to attend the workshop for free. Yay.
So exciting.
So, Adam, I love all of this value that we're providing everyone that's watching to get what they want, which is why we should go to our next roving reporter for our segment on living proof conversations for entrepreneurs.
Linda Bonney is a published author, conversationalist, writer, storyteller, podcast host, production manager, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. It's that time again. Good morning, entrepreneurs. Today, I'd like to talk about turning the volume down on our internal dialogue as entrepreneurs. I really need to take my own advice on this one because I feel like there's a lot of head talk that goes on. I will often rehash, rephrase, rehearse conversations before they actually happen. And it takes up a lot of my energy and a lot of my time. Can you relate to this? If we tune in for a moment and think about what is going through our mind as we are thinking of conversations we may have had or are going to have, it's interesting to hear what we are telling ourselves and what we might be worried about, what we might be excited about. There's a lot of indicators there. If we turn the volume down for a moment, take a listen, and maybe switch off some of those internal conversations that are happening. as entrepreneurs, we lead pretty busy lives. And so adding extra energy to these internal conversations doesn't always work out for the best. It creates a lot of tiredness, exhaustion, burnout, and at times, confusion. I know for me personally, anyway. So I'm going to write myself a big note again to turn that volume down on my own internal conversations. And I really hope you can do the same thing. Back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Thank you, Linda.
Well, Adam, when we turn down the volume on our inner dialogue, you get what you want because you are not letting those negative thoughts distract you. And Adam, Linda's got a podcast. It's called Stories with a Sunday Roast, which features extraordinary conversations that Linda has had with amazing humans from all over the world. And it has allowed her guests to get what they want, which was to share their stories. So additionally, Linda took those conversations from the podcast and related them into her own life, into a collection of books called Stories with a Sunday Roast. She has already 2 of these out, and there is a 3rd one on the way, Adam.
That is so exciting, Kerry, that there's a 3rd one on the way. And I love Linda's conversations and how she then took those conversations and, like you just mentioned, parlayed them into the books and relating them to her life. And I loved what she was saying during her segment about turning down the volume on our internal dialogue, because I have so many conversations in my head that I just don't need to have. And I have to learn how to do that much better. I have to learn how to turn down the volume.
Yeah, I think we all do, Adam, because as entrepreneurs, there's so much going on, and a lot of it, between all the things that we're actually doing in our business, then there are those internal conversations happening, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of hesitation happening. And I just want to say this out loud on a kind of related kind of topic. We're not perfect in this show. Like, there's been many a time we have an agenda, we have something to follow. Kerry does not read very well, I will confess. So when things kind of go wrong, it's easy that you want to throw in the towel. Okay, I'm never doing GME ever again. Like, that is some of that internal dialogue that we can actually have. Whereas, to actually kind of reverse that conversation and go, okay, well, it wasn't perfect and this is not perfect. This show has not been perfect, but we're going to do it anyway because we believe in turning up and kind of tying all these conversations in together. We are being our authentic selves. If we make mistakes, then you know what? We learn from them. We just learn from them. And we probably have those mistakes out loud from time to time, like you've been witnessing.
Well, Kerry, I think you do a great job of reading the words. And I think that's one of the things we always aim to do with the show is up level one thing every week. We do have a debrief after every show to see what we want to do better, whether that's something behind the scenes or on camera. We always make sure we level up one thing a week. And I agree with you. There was something else you said that now, of course, about not being perfect. I mean, today I am like struggling with, I know what I'm supposed to say after I play the videos, but I'm so used to just playing the videos and waiting for you or Kim to thank the person. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's me. I have to say that. So if there's like this brief delay as to why I'm not saying something right away, that's why, because I'm realizing my dual role today.
Well, and Adam, let's be honest as well, because we're actually kind of flipping who's who here, because without Kim, it is a very different show. And therefore, Adam's doing a little bit of Kerry, Kerry's doing a little bit of Kim. So there are moments where I'm actually sitting here going, oh, that's me. Like, my so much fun.
Well, Kerry, I think we do need to continue with the theme of getting what you want. And it's time to go to our rock star roving reporter who is in the virtual cafe, the money barista herself, Kerry Zarb.
Kerry Zarb is a rock star podcaster, brilliant entrepreneur, director of Zinc Business Solutions, cover girl, mastermind leader, and GME roving reporter. Let me introduce you to Kerry Zarb, the money barista. In her famous words, let's go, it's coffee time. She also says happy biz beans to you because she's a financial guru. She hosts the Money Barista podcast. She has the Money Barista savings tool that she created and has saved over $100,000 for this community. She also is the leader of the Money Barista Club, where she helps everybody get in control of their finances, and she's the author of the Money Barista book, All Things Money and Coffee. She loves beans of all kinds.
Welcome to the Virtual Cafe for this week's segment about business finances. And today I want to talk about, are you using the right tool for your digits? There's so many options out there when it comes to working with our business finances. Right now, I want you to consider how you're going to work best. What is going to be the best tool for you? If you're a pen and paper person, maybe that's the answer for you. If you do feel comfortable with spreadsheets, there's so much you can do with spreadsheets to help you control your business finances. Accounting platforms look amazing. However, we've got to consider how much time it's going to take us to learn to use that program or platform. The ultimate goal is that you want to sit down and work on your business finances. The utopia for everyone in business is that we feel comfortable with the finances and that we understand our money and we have that opportunity to work on it on the right platform to suit us. Don't think about what so-and-so down the road is doing. You might need to consider that recommendation from your accountant for this whiz-bang platform that they want you to work on, because maybe it suits them more than it suits you. No matter which tool you choose to work with your business finances, remember that you can make a change. Nothing is set in stone, everything is in pencil. And as you grow or your business grows, you can make the change to a different platform at the right time. At the end of the day, you are who matters when it comes to working on your business finances. So I want you to have the power of choice to make the decision that's right for you. That's all today from the Virtual Cafe. Back to you, Kim.
Oh my God, Kerry, thank you so much. This was a great segment. You know, when you use the right tools for your business finances, you get what you want because you will be able to keep better track of your digits and know how much money you have coming in and out. And I have to let everybody know that you recently published your first book, The Money Barista. And this book is full of great ways that you can get in control of your business finances with easy to follow steps. In addition to your book, Kerry, we have to talk about your upcoming live tour. That's right, everybody. I just said it. Kerry is going back out on tour next Wednesday, January 17th, 5 p.m. Central Time with the Money Barista Savings Tool. So, Kerry, would you like to tell us a little bit more about your return to the stage,
Well,
the
Adam,
virtual stage?
I am so excited. I can't wait to open the doors to the Virtual Cafe next week. Is it next week? Yes, it's next week. Oh my goodness, it's just come about so fast. And this one's been in planning since, I want to say November last year, I think, Adam. And at the time it was like, oh, it's so far away. January is so far away. Well, we're here. We're in January and there are so many amazing things happening. But I am pretty excited about this one, Adam, because the live tour has the demo of the savings tool. So I'm going to step everyone through exactly how to use the savings tool. And the savings tool is designed to save you money in your business or life by tracking those recurring payments and subscriptions. We've all got them. We've all put something on auto payment. We've used a credit card or it's coming out of our bank account. And how many times do you wake up in the morning and go, oh man, there goes another $20. And there's things out there that we've forgotten about. There's trials that we've started. There's, ongoing recurring payments coming out of our accounts or credit cards that we mean to cancel, but then we forget because anyway, the tool is incredible. So many people have used it. There is going to be a new total revealed, Adam, because the savings of this tool that have been reported just keeps on growing. So if you can't tell, I'm a little bit excited.
Kerry, you should be excited because I am somebody who has used the Money Barista savings tool, and I have saved a few $100s in recurring subscriptions because you have shown me ways to keep track of it better. So I think everybody should come to the live tour next Wednesday and discover this amazing free tool that Kerry has created for you. And it is really, I can't even begin to tell you how much it has helped me.
Oh, thank you, Adam. And Adam, I think you've got a little commercial ready for the live tour. Are you able to play that?
Kerry, I do have a commercial ready. So here we go. We'll be back in a minute.
Have you ever looked at your bank account or credit card statement and found charges you forgot to cancel? Do you have a sinking feeling that you are spending money on things you no longer use? I'm Kerry Zarb, the Money Barista, and I share a free tool that has saved users over $116,000. If you want to get in control of your recurring payments, then the Money Barista Savings Tool is the free step for you. I host a live tour of the savings tool every quarter. It's completely free for you to attend and get this amazing tool. Let me show you how this tool can save you money and help you track your progress. Head over to kerryzarb.com/savings to register for the next live tour. And while you're there, grab your free and private copy of the Money Barista Savings Tool so that you can get started on saving money today.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for the tour, Kerry.
Me too, Adam. And again, just a personal invitation. I just want to invite everyone to join me here in the virtual cafe for the live tour. And it's free, completely free to attend. Let me show you how to use this tool so that you can start saving money. Pretty exciting.
It is exciting. And do you have any final thoughts to wrap up your segments?
Not really, Adam. I feel like I've said enough for one day, don't you think? I don't want to overdo it.
I mean, Kerry, I could listen to you forever. So no, I don't ever think you say too much.
Thank you, Adam. Well, I think we should keep going, and because we want words again, Kerry, words. I'll get it right. Just getting what you want is the theme of today's show. So we have our next roving reporter segment on entrepreneurs in entertainment.
Adam Rothenberg is a media personality, interview king, clubhouse manager, published author, event coordinator, red carpet correspondent, GME associate producer, and roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. It's Adam, and I am back in the closet for yet another edition of Behind the Curtain. And today I want to talk about my 2016 interview with Mel B, who you know as Scary Spice from the Spice Girls. Now, in 2016, Mel B was getting ready to star in the Broadway musical of Chicago for a limited run, and I got invited to their press day to interview her. I was so excited to meet her as I had been a longtime fan of the Spice Girls. Well, my favorite part of the interview, which I think you can tell from watching, but I'm not 100% sure, so I want to make sure it is clear here, was when I got to ask her 2 Spice Girl related questions. The first one I got to ask her is, when her life gets stagnant, how does she spice up her life? Based on their song, People of the World, Spice Up Your Life. And the second question I got to ask her is, what is something that you want, that you really, really want? from their song Wannabe. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, I really, really, really want is to say ah. So that is today's behind the curtain story. It's back to you, Kim and Kerry.
Oh my goodness. Thanks, Adam. That was super cool. As soon as you said those words, I'm like, oh, I know. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
love it.
love it.
So, Adam, do you have a picture to share from your Mel B experience?
Oh, Kerry, I do have a picture. It is actually one of my all-time favorite pictures that I've ever gotten with one of my interviewees.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yes.
Oh.
There was a professional photographer at the press day, and he's somebody that I was friendly with, and so I asked him, I was like, is there any way that you could take a picture of me and her? And he did.
Oh, so good, Adam. And Adam, I've got to say, like your segments, I love what you're sharing, all the behind the scenes, behind the curtain, everything that's happening in the world of entertainment and all the things that, like, not just now, but what you've gone through in the past. You are so well connected, Adam. It's very impressive.
Thank you, Kerry. It's really, I love what I do, and I'm thrilled with all the people that I get to talk to. And I mean, that particular interview with Mel B was very special, and I'm just glad she had such a great sense of humor. She was really invested in the interview, I remember, and I just love how she was also very clear and concise with all her answers, and I was grateful for the time that I had with her.
Oh, Adam, so good, so good. Excellent. Well, Adam, sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I think it's time that we still get what we want and step over into our next segment of Princess Speak. What do you say, Kerry?
Absolutely. Let's do it. Thank you, Adam. So, Princess Speak is our community's simple business language for entrepreneurs that includes a vocabulary of words and phrases which we have adopted that makes understanding our business adventure easier. And today's phrase, Adam, is mapping. So, Adam, could you give Kim's definition of mapping on her behalf? Is that okay?
I would love to give Kim's definition of mapping. So Kim says mapping is something we do to plan out what you want and how to get it. We suggest you slow down and get clear about what you want. With mapping, we will map out a plan for you to go from what.
Oh, we've lost Adam. Adam's frozen. Okay, I'll continue. Are you back, Adam?
Am I back?
You're back, yes.
Okay, all right. So I'll just read Kim's definition again, because I don't know where I left off. So Kim says, mapping is something we do to plan out what you want and how to get it. We suggest you slow down and get clear about what you want. With mapping, we will map out a plan for you to go from what you want and what you're dreaming about so you can see the path to get what you want, and then things start to happen really quickly.
Oh, thank you, Adam. And I'll give my definition, which is kind of, I think about mapping for our business, and it's like planning to go on a road trip. Remember when we used to like get out maps to plan a road trip? Not the GPS, not the mobile phone. I'm talking like you physically had a map and you actually would. I used to, well, let me be clear. We used to have the book of maps. It wasn't the old fold out over the bonnet of the car. It was the book. And I used to put little sticky tabs on the corners of the pages, go to page, and then I'd have a written list of start on page 10, go to page 46, then we go, but I would literally have turn right at this. Anyway, the mapping of the business reminds me of the old days of going on a road trip. And I think it's just, I like to follow maps, Adam. What can I say? And at the same time, I feel like if we've got this map to follow, it can actually be more fun in the process as well. What's your definition, Adam? Oh, Adam's frozen again. There he is.
Am I back? I agree with what you said. I think the mapping process can add a lot of fun to this. And my definition of mapping is when you figure out how you, oh wait, I'm sorry. Mapping is when you figure out how you want to achieve your business goals. So that is what I believe mapping is.
And Adam, we recently did mapping with our masterminders. In actual fact, January is the month of mapping, and it's amazing to see what they've planned. They are keeping things simple by working through one new thing while they keep up all the other things, and they've been really consistent with it, Adam. It's very impressive.
I love January in the My Sexy Business community because it's the time of year where I feel like I set myself up for everything that's going to happen throughout the year.
It is, Adam, and we probably should kind of speak to anyone tuning in that you can do your own mapping. So when you think about your business and all the things that you want to achieve and today's theme of getting what you want, sit down, work it out, make a plan, do your mapping process, and then think about, once you've got your map, where you're going to start. Adam mentioned it earlier about having one thing that he's focusing on at the moment, and I think that's a great example for all of us to lead by, about actually starting to step through everything we want in our business, everything to get what we want, and then just slowly slow down, people. It's easy to want to do all the steps at once, but we can definitely focus in, hone in, and get what we want by slowing down and doing the one thing.
I have to say, Kerry, doing the one thing has been I want to say like a godsend to me. Learning how to slow down, get more clear has been so helpful that I concur with what you're saying and definitely encourage everybody. I mean, there's a million things I want to do, but I can't do all those million things at one time. I have to take these steps. So focusing on the one thing, having that line that we talk about in the community, and only focusing on what is above the line has been very beneficial and helpful to me.
Oh, and speaking of things, Adam, can you just remind everyone about the summit before we head out of here?
Yes, I definitely can, Kerry. We want to remind everybody tonight at 6 p.m. Central Time is the Fierce Entrepreneur Summit. This is a free event where our masterminders will be having a roundtable discussion about doing the right things in the right order. There will be 2 different roundtables led by some of our masterminders who are also your roving reporters here on GME. So if you go to the My Sexy Business website at mysexybusiness.com, you can register to watch the summit. And after you RSVP that you'll be watching, we will send you the link to join us at the after party.
And Adam, not forgetting really quickly that there's also a code that's going to be shared, because there's going to be a workshop held as well. So we're going to share a code for people to be able to attend a free workshop. What's that workshop about again, Adam?
The workshop is called the TNT website workshop, and it is Saturday morning, so tomorrow morning, and we will be giving you the code during the Fierce Entrepreneur Summit that you can apply to the workshop so you can take the workshop for free. Otherwise, there is a cost involved.
Perfect. Thank you, Adam. And thank you for being here with us on Good Morning Entrepreneurs. When you are clear about what you want, it is easier to map it out. So you have a plan of action to go after it, which will allow you to get what you want more quickly.
All right.
Join us next Friday at 7 a.m. Central.
This is the team signing off for Good Morning Entrepreneurs.